Hello, everybody. You're on the mic. And today we actually have some news coming out of Vic's TCPA appeals case, more in regards to the cross appeals by Monica Real and Ron Toye in regards to the fees, as reported by Come Geek Some. Um, their reply to Vic's response came out today. And again, it's what you would typically expect. Basically, they're saying that the judge abused his discretion by awarding them only $100,000 instead of the 282,000 that they were asking for. Um, they basically claimed that the judge abused his discretion by considering Sam Johnson's testimony as fact, as saying that they deserved a lot more. Well, one of the arguments they used as to why they deserved a lot more is because Lemoyne was actually handling two clients instead of one. But I would counter with that. Well, considering that Jamie and Funimation's lawyers were able to get to get their attorney's fees to just below 50,000. Okay, you want to say, well, we deserve more because we're handling two clients instead of just one. Well, 100,000 then is a fair estimate. If they were able to get the job done in just under 50,000, then 100,000 would definitely be fair. You know, what everybody has to understand about what they're really trying to do here, what Monica and Ron are really trying to do. It's not just simply about recouping all the costs, recouping all the effort and time, and like trying to investigate Nick and all this other side stuff, which the judge basically was saying, "Hey, look, this is ridiculous." You know, it's a clear attempt to one, go after the GoFundMe, and two, to send a message to Vic and anybody else who might be considering suing them. You know, maybe somebody like Todd Habercorn, who might be considering suing Jesse Pridemore over her slanderous statements. Um, this is clearly trying to send a message. I think the appeals court will be intelligent enough, hopefully, to see right through that, and will let the fees stand. Well, I hope they'll be intelligent enough to just send it back to the court altogether. Then the fees in and of themselves will just go bye bye anyways. They'll if they decide that all the all the all the charges should be continued through, then the fees go out the door anyways. So so that's really all I can say on that. There was again it was just we're now going to be sitting here waiting to see what, if Vic replies to that reply, if he responds to that reply. I have to wait and see when now Nick had warned us that this is going to be a long appeals process. Is even with it being expedited like they're saying that it is, it's still going to be it's still going to be a long process. It's still going to be a while before it really gets fully resolved. As Come Geek Some had pointed out too, Ron's going on a lot of these talk shows trying to convince people to be on his side of it. But I think he was like during his interviews with Chris and Mr. Holmes on the Knucklehead stream podcast, he's all saying, well, yeah, if he just gets help, let's talk about it, this and the next thing. We don't care about the money. We don't care. I think your appeals document says otherwise, Ron. Anybody who believes that hyperactive chipmunk, was telling the truth, as Megatron said to Starscream in the G1 Transformers cartoon, you're either lying or you're stupid. And I could just imagine Ron going, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I think we all know that. But, you know, time will tell. And let me give this warning to everybody once again, as I've said throughout now that we're in the appeals. I know that Come Geeksome had reported the other day Xavier Gordon had started coming out talking some crap again. Keep in mind that until this case is resolved, Kick Vic is going to be on the offensive. They're going to try every which way they can to win the narrative war. Be prepared for it. They're going to be on the attack, 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 attack until they lose in court, until the court finally decides, hey, look, you did defame Vic. And I think more than likely they probably will. That's just my own personal feeling. But because a lot of what got this whole case dismissed, you know, and even some people would argue that this is also part of what was done inappropriately, was that Judge Shupp basically what it came down to is Judge Shupp just didn't want the headache. So he figured if he dismiss it, dismiss the whole thing, send it to the appeals court, maybe they'll, but it might be very well coming back to his court, all 17 cases. So, but as I said, be alert, be ready, because the attacks they are coming back. They'll be on the offensive. We know they've been on the offensive because it's been kind of a Russian roulette kind of thing. One week it might be BT saying something, then the next week it might be LJ Montello, and then, right now it's Xavier Gordon. So I mean, you know, they're going to be on the attack. So just be ready for them. So with that being said, that's all I've got to really say on that matter. So let's move on to some happier stuff, some more positive stuff here. So today being July the 10th, 2020, let's take a look back over what has happened on this day in Nietzsche history. Um, so first off, we go back 11 years ago to 2009. On this date in 2009, it was reported that director. Okay, so this is in regard to the Basquatch anime, sports and sci-fi anime series that aired on Manichi Broadcasting System. The idea of it is basically people playing basketball in mechas. Well, it was announced on this date 11 years ago that director Shin Itagaki was going to be replaced by, at that time, what they believed to be an unnamed director from the 11th episode on. So that happened on this date 11 years ago. Shin Itagaki would be replaced as director for Basquatch from the 11th episode on. And with that as well, on this date 1 year ago, 2019, the first issue of Batman Universe by DC, published by DC Comics, would go on newsstands on this date 1 year ago. Batman Universe #1, the first issue of Batman Universe, would go on sale on this date 1 year ago. So, with that being said, if you guys would like to contact me directly, My Discord is in the links below. Direct message me on Discord. You can also check out the Discord and join if you'd like. Also, I'm still promoting a bunch of different dub companies. Um, as Funimation is not the only game in town, there's other works out there you guys can go check out. I am also, of course, still promoting Vic's GoFundMe as well as still promoting Vic's GoFundMe as well as that Umbrella Guy and Little Umbrella Girl's Indiegogo project. As always, guys, never feel like you have to donate. If it's on your heart to do so and you have the means to do so, please consider donating. If you have already donated, please consider donating again. And if you cannot donate, you can still help out the cause by sharing the link. Because sharing is caring. You never know. Maybe somebody in your circle of friends may, decide they want to help out too. You never know. It doesn't hurt to ask. And if you like this content, please consider liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. I always look forward to conversation with you guys as long as it's civil and respectful. Also, don't forget tonight, 5 Pacific, will be the next premiere, my next voice actor profile premiere. This week, I am, of course, highlighting the voice acting career of Dallas-based voice actress Cynthia Krantz, most well known for a role as Chi-Chi on the Dragon Ball franchise for Funimation. Also, don't forget this Sunday will be my next live stream, in which I'll be talking about going over kind of the history of specialty matches in professional wrestling. I hope you guys will come check that out as well. I hope to see you guys I'd hope to see you at both tonight's VA premiere as well as this live stream. You know, at the very least one of them. So, but until then, and if I don't see you at either of those, I hope that you guys will catch this stuff coming up on Monday. Bye.